Hello everyone, in this video we are going to talk about whether a given table belongs to an exponential function or a linear function. So we are working on IXL Algebra 1 CC.3 Identify linear and exponential functions from tables. The first question says, is this function linear or exponential? So in the tables, the regular setting is that the difference between the x values is the same. So if your first x is 0, then if it goes to 1, the difference is 1, and it should continue that way. Okay? Unless the table is prepared by someone who is not knowledgeable enough about this. So in which case, you'll look at the y values and then see if they're increasing or decreasing by a set number. If so, you have a linear function. What does that mean? So you basically find the first difference between the y values. So the first y is -5, the second one is -15. What's the difference between them? Either use a calculator or not, but the difference between them is 10. It's -10. And then if you do this, again it is now it is -30. If you do this, subtract those two, it's -90, and then -270. Why did I keep saying minus? Okay, so are they the same? The first difference of the y values, they're not the same. It was 10, 30, 90, 270. So basically this is not linear. If it's not linear, there's only one option. It is going to be exponential, but let's just explain why it is going to be exponential. It's because there is a multiplication relationship between them. If you multiply that 10 by 3, you get the second number, and so on. How do you find that number? Just divide the two numbers. Divide the greater one by the smaller one, and see if that number is the same. If so, you have an exponential function. Over here, the first one is exponential. Let's check this one out. Check the first differences. Right here, the difference is 9 or -9, doesn't matter. It's 9 again. The difference is 9. The difference is 9. So since they're all equal, we are dealing with a linear function. That's how simple this assignment is. Let's skip a level. See if the question gets any harder. Okay, this right here from 6 to 5, it's decreasing by 1. The difference is 1, decreasing by 1, and so on. This is another linear function. I don't understand how this is the next level, but I don't see any difference between this and the other questions. Okay, let me see this. It's by 5s, subtract by 5. Let's see if the questions get any harder. Okay, this right here. Let's do this. This is going to be the last one. It's going to be a short video. From 2 to 4, the difference is 2. From 4 to 8, the difference is 4. From 8 to 16, the difference is 8. And then the difference is 16. And then if they're not equal, you do not have a linear function. That should be exponential because we don't even have another option in here. Another option would be quadratic. But in here, it's times 2, and times 2. And the way you can find it, just divide 4 by 2, divide 8 by 4, divide 16 by 8. Divide a number by the one before. If you're ending up at the same number, then you have an exponential function. If not, you have a quadratic. That's it. This is the only difference between this, is that the numbers are decimals. Let me see this. The difference is 4.9 all the time, so this one is going to be linear. Let me see. Yeah, that's linear. 4.9 is the difference all the time, so this one is linear. The way you can find it is just use a calculator if you can see if the pattern is linear or not. Thanks for watching. That's all for CC.3 Identifying linear and exponential functions from a table, and I will see you in another video, guys.